Satnam, Namaste. What up? Welcome back to part 2 of your Aries Solar Plex Chakra Full Moon class. Well, I hope you had a chance to listen to part 1 because part 1 of this class is very, very important. It's your opportunity to be really aware of what this full moon is really all about. And we've realized in these Move Yoga Life practices that in order to really get the benefits of these classes, to really get a great understanding of exactly what we're doing here, it's important to make sure that we have all three things: mind, the body, and the spirit in the same space. And part 1 is making sure that your mind really understands what this Aries, this solar plex chakra, this confident inner fire activating energy is all about. And if you can go back and listen to that first, I highly recommend it, because this next part is going to be where we get really into the juicy part, where we're going to really allow ourselves to go into that space within our bodies, within our gut, within our heart space, because we realize that right now, come this full moon, the October 20th Aries full moon, it comes at a special time, right? We're not just honoring or recognizing the fact that we're about to transition into a place of confidence and a place of willpower, but we're doing it at a time where we're opening up our hearts. We're doing it at a time where we're coming to a place of love, of compassion, of the Libra season. And this is ultimately what we need to truly love ourselves, to really, truly love ourselves. And the part 1 was really diving deep and understanding what's been blocking our heart, what's been keeping us from firing ourselves up, and really saying, you're fired to the relationships that are no longer serving us. So now that we have those understandings in place, now we're going to really be able to go deeper into the body, and hopefully, if you're lucky, deep within the spirit. So are you ready? I hope you are. In order to really get started, what we're going to do is we're going to need a mat. Make sure you have your mat. And sometimes it gets a little chilly when it comes to the Shavasana, so you're welcome to have a blanket. And before we actually really go into the yoga postures, I like to bring in a bit of a breath work exercise. Each yoga that we do, it's nice to really get into the body and really start to explore that space. But with yoga, the most important thing is to match your breath, to your movement, to really understand how to breathe. And a lot of people don't know how to breathe. And so to really make this practice powerful, we're going to do a breath work. And then we're going to go into the yoga practice. So are you ready? All right, rub your palms together. Come seated. Roll the shoulders back. Remove any flesh from underneath you. Close your eyes. The palms for now can rest onto your top of the knees, or you can bring the palms together at heart center, whichever feels comfortable for you. Right now, I just want you to tune into your breath, taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. And just rest into this space. Just noticing your natural breathing, your natural breath. And then when you're ready, just slowly guide the palms back down onto the top of the knees if they're not already there, as I give you a little bit of instructions of our breathing exercise. So tonight, this full moon, right? Gut, fire, confidence. All so that you can have the fire, the confidence, the courage to love yourself. And so what we're going to do is an exercise called the breath of fire. And what the breath of fire is going to do is going to activate that inner fire. And we're going to use our mind to really guide that energy into our heart space. And so it begins like this. There's 2 ways to try this. My favorite way is to stick out your tongue and start panting like a dog. Some people get embarrassed doing that. If that's not comfortable for you, then put your finger out like it's a candle and act like you're blowing out a candle. It's your birthday. The main thing here is you want to feel your belly. You can bring your right palm on your belly, pumping. Your belly button should be going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. All right? So feel that breath. If you need to, just first start with some nice long deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, start panting or blowing. Have that right palm on the belly. And once you've got it down, seal the lips and do the breath in and out through the nose. Now you're going to keep doing that breath, and you're going to guide your left palm onto your heart. Left palm on heart, right palm on belly. And you're going to keep that there, and we're going to just close our eyes and focus in the space between the brows, allowing us to see the things that might be blocking our confidence, the thing that might have extinguished our inner fire. Maybe long, long time ago, someone unfortunately put out your fire and took away your confidence. Well, it's time now to find that, to light yourself up, to find that inner confidence, that fierce inner fire, to move up into the heart space. And we're going to do that with our breath, and we're going to do that with our intention. Are you ready? All right, so go back to that comfortable seat. Remove any flesh from underneath you. It's always important to have the spine nice and long, the chest just slightly pumped up so that you can make room for the ribs, for the lungs, for your breath. Roll the shoulders back, the chin nice and parallel with the floor. Eyes are closed, focus in the space between the brows. The right palm meets the belly. The left palm meets the heart. The spine is nice and long and confident so that we can move that energy up and down, activating and opening all the chakras along the spine and along the body. Close the eyes. And begin by just taking some deep breaths in. Don't go right into the breath of fire quite yet. Just start to slow down your breath, relax the breath. And as you relax the breath, taking these nice, long, deep, soothing breaths, in through the nose, maybe at first out through the mouth. And then again, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And when you're ready, begin to join me as we find that energy within us, that confident, that bright yellow light, guiding it into the heart. Your place of love, forgiveness, and compassion. Begin. Stay with your breath, listening to your breath and listening to the sounds of the music playing around you. Asking yourself the questions that we asked ourselves to really open up our place of confidence and understand what's blocking our heart, what's keeping us from loving ourselves and allowing us to bring in the most loving, beautiful relationships into our lives. Continue to breathe.
This is the
both your heart and your bellies pumping. Feel the synchronicity of your heart pumping through the body, bringing life, energy, and feel the body warming up with your breath. Continue breathing, feeling yourself warm up and fire up. Keep going.
This is the murmur of the land. This is the sound of love's marching band. And how they hold you like a gun.
You're doing great. Stay with it. You have all of the power, all of the fire, of the confidence that you need. It's all within you. You just have to see it. Bring that energy up. Shine that bright yellow light and move that energy into the heart. Breathe. Just a few more breaths. Keep it going. You got this. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Open mouth, exhale. Take another deep breath in. Hold the breath, suspend the breath, fill up the lungs, fill up the belly. Suspend the breath in the upper clavicle, right into the neck. Hold the breath. Feel the energy moving through the body, cleansing and healing. Cleansing and healing. Hold the breath. Hold. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deep, powerful breath. Fill it up. Fill yourself up. Suspend the breath. Suspend and hold. Cleansing and healing, cleansing and healing, cleansing and healing. Confidence, self-love. And exhale it all out. Exhale, exhale, exhale all the air out. Exhale, exhale until you can't exhale anymore. And slowly guide the palms onto the top of the knees and just sit here. Sit here for a moment as you feel the energy moving through the body. Honoring your power and cultivating the energy of what it means to truly love yourself. To pick you. To take time for you. Honoring yourself by bringing in practices of self-love. And holding on to this energy slowly with me. Guide yourself to come lying down. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed and slowly bring yourself to lying down flat on the mat as we now transition this fiery, loving energy into our practice. Slowly come lying down, resting on your mat, tucking the tailbone under, bringing the shoulders behind you, allowing the palms to face up to receive or down to ground as they rest down towards the side of the body. Take up space. Take up space as you begin to slowly relax into this space. Relax so that I can guide you. So that I can guide you through this beautiful practice of activating your confidence and opening up your heart. Close the eyes and take a deep breath in with me. And take a deep breath out. Let go. Let go and enjoy. Relax. Relax and invite yourself to surrender. Focus on relaxing your body, feeling the heaviness of the bones, the eyelids, the chin, the chest slowly relaxing, collapsing towards the bottom of the mat. Notice the slowness of your breath, the calming of the mind, releasing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Each breath airing out what no longer serves you. Continue this exploration. Continue this exploration of breath and body. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. With each breath, allow each breath to be deeper, bringing you fully into the lungs, into the belly, all the way up into the clavicle, and even into the throat. And then slowly exhaling the breath all out. On your next breath in, hold your breath for just a moment, feeling the sensation of the breath moving through the body, and then gently exhaling it all out. Now draw all your awareness into the palms of the hands. Slowly guiding both hands to rest onto the belly, spread the fingers out wide. Breathe here for just a moment, feeling the power of your inner fire. Your belly, your core, your digestive tract. Here is where you will find your inner fire, your power center, your solar plex chakra. Breathe. As you breathe, you can cultivate the color of yellow. And here is where we will focus our attention, cleansing and recharging your willpower, your confidence, and your self-worth to discover the power of self-love. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Tonight we explore what it means to have courage, connected to the energy of confidence, determination, and inner strength. This is our chance to act on our will and open up our hearts. Deep within us, there's a warm yellow fire, a bright inner light, waiting to surface, waiting to shine. This light holds our personal power. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Slowly, gently, lovingly, begin to move the body by allowing each breath to bring life to the fingers, bring life to the toes. A look to the left and a look to the right, a breath that guides the arms up above you and points the toes further down below you, stretching the entire body. Guiding the knees into the chest, hugging the arms around the knees so that you can slowly rock up and down and side to side, massaging the spine. And so we can slowly get right into our postures. Bring the feet down, placing them onto the mat, and then eventually bringing yourself once more back long, lying down completely flat. This is going to be a slow transition as we slowly start to activate our inner fire. And so when we do our inner fire work, we're focusing on the gut, on the belly. So everything we're going to be doing is focusing on our gut, but at the same time focusing on our heart. And so let's start by just doing a nice side body stretch. Let's go into what's called a half moon pose. And with the half moon pose, we slowly move ourselves towards the side edge of the mat. Let's start on the right side. Bring yourself all the way over to the right side of the edge of the mat. Mentally tell your hips to stay exactly where they are. Placing the palms of your fingers on your hips, allow your hips to stay where they are, and then slowly start to move your feet over towards the left side of the mat. Once you're able to move the feet over to the point to where your hips start to lift, stop there. And then reach over and bring your right foot over the left foot, crossing the ankles. Once that's settled and in place, now we can slowly start to shimmy our upper body, our shoulders, over towards the left side of the mat. Bringing ourselves as far over as we can so that we can really feel a really good side stretch over on the IT band, into the hips, into the rib cage. And when you're ready, making sure that the shoulders are planted firmly onto the mat, reaching the arms up above you. You're welcome to reach and clasp opposite elbows, stretching the armpit as well, and then resting in this space. If you need to, as you're in this posture, you can move over even more, but just make sure that your shoulders stay planted firmly on the mat and that your hips don't lift up. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And relax into this space. Melt into this space. And as you melt into this space, I will continue to bring up questions. The questions of this full moon. And the affirmations to cultivate your inner fire. To open up your heart, your place of love, of peace, and of harmony. Inhale again. And exhale it out. What or whom has been weakening my heart? What or whom has been weakening my heart? Inhale and exhale. Let each breath take you deeper into the posture. Feeling yourself stretch deeper into the posture, going deeper into the ligaments, deeper into the tissues, and deeper into the mind. Breathe in. Breathe out. And slowly guide the feet back directly underneath the hips, the shoulders, in line with the hips and the legs. Release the palms down beside you and find stillness here. Find stillness here. Now when you're ready, move the fingers, move the toes, bend the knees. Windshield wiper them as they fall to the left and fall to the right. Preparing yourself now to come to the other side. So now when you're ready, we're going to move all the way over towards the left side of the mat. Once more, planting the hips firmly onto the mat. Making sure that they don't move, that the only thing that moves now are your feet as they start to shimmy over towards the right side of the mat, allowing them to come as far as they can over towards the right side. And then when it can't go anymore, when the hip starts to lift, stop. Bring that left foot over the right. Reach up above you and shimmy the shoulders over towards the right side, creating a beautiful half moon shape. A beautiful half moon shape so that you can stretch the entire side body, the side of the belly, the side of the ribs, moving that all the way up into the shoulders, into the armpits. And when we work our shoulders and when we work our arms, we're working our heart space. Because from our heart, that energy moves into our shoulders. It moves down past the elbows, into the wrist, and out the fingertips and the palms of the hands. So we're working both spaces here. Remember, keep both shoulders planted firmly onto the mat, the hips planted. And when you feel that this is exactly where you're supposed to be, take that deep breath in and open mouth side out. Seal your intention here. What or who has been weakening my heart? I am ready to burn it away. What or who has been weakening my heart? I am ready to burn it away and say, you are fired. You are fired. Inhale and exhale. Breathe all the air in. Breathe all the air out. Stay here for a few more breaths. And slowly guide the feet directly underneath the hips, lining up the entire body. Bringing the shoulders right above the hips, the spine nice and long. The hands can come down beside you, or you're welcome to leave them where they are. This is the moment of release. This is the moment of stillness. Be still. No movement. Wiggle the fingers. Now wiggle the toes. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper them as they fall to the left, fall to the right. Reach and wrap the arms around the knees, either rock side to side or up and down. And then shimmy yourself back to the center of the mat. Keeping ourselves lying down flat on the mat. We're not quite ready to get up yet. Your next breath guides the knees into the chest once more. Now taking our journey into our twist. Whenever we do any type of twisting in yoga, it's working the solar plex, the gut. It's detoxing. We are detoxing, wringing out what no longer serves us. So let's do that with a supine twist. The best way to do the supine twist is to drop the knees first towards the right side of the body, stacking the knees and stacking the hips. So shimmy yourself back a bit. Let the knees fall towards the right. The hips are stacked, nice in line. The shoulders are both planted firmly onto the mat. If your left shoulder starts to lift, then you've gone too far. So shimmy yourself back just a little bit more. And then bring both shoulders onto the mat. Both hips are stacked. And we're really feeling the twist in the belly. We're really feeling the twist within the spine. You can bring the right palm to rest onto the knees. And you can cactus or spread out the left arm out. Cactus is just bending the elbow, the left elbow, and letting the left palm face up towards the sky. Look over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. And with each breath, feel yourself twisting more and more. And if you want to really squeeze into the belly, maybe guide the knees further up so that the thighs are just gently squeezing at the bottom of the belly, at the lower abdomen. The main focus here is we want to twist, feel the release of the spine, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the body, and just allowing yourself to just naturally go deeper and go with the flow. Breathe in and breathe out. Have I allowed fear and doubt to keep me from following my heart? Have I allowed fear and doubt to keep me from following my heart? Inhale. Exhale. What has been scaring you? What fears do you have? What doubts have been planted? Meditate in that question. Just allow yourself to become familiar on what comes up. No judgment. And as you see whatever starts to show up, just breathe into that space. And then exhale, let it go. becoming more and more self-aware. Inhale, exhale. Slowly unwind, releasing both palms onto the mat, the palms of the feet, unstacking the hips and planting the spine onto the mat. Finding stillness here as you rest the right palm on the belly and the left palm on the heart. Breathe here. What do you see? What do you feel? Feel the release. Feel your power. And now begin to move and wiggle. Once more, letting the knees fall to the left, to the right. Giving yourself a big spinal stretch as you point the toes further down below you and reach the arms up above you. Once more, preparing to balance as we twist down towards the other side. Guiding the knees again into the chest. Exhale as you slowly let the knees fall towards the left side. Stacking the hips, the right on the left. Planting the shoulders firmly onto the mat. If you feel your shoulder lifting, just shimmy yourself back. Shimmy yourself back. Knees are stacked, hips are stacked, shoulders are planted. The twist is all within the center body. Guide the knees further up if you want to go deeper into the digestive tract. Left palm rests on the knees. Right can face up as you bend and cactus that right arm. Or reach out long, however you like. To seal the practice, look over your right shoulder. Close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Each breath letting go bit by bit, allowing you to go deeper. Have I allowed fear and doubt to keep me from following my heart? I am ready to follow my heart. I am ready to follow my heart and do what I love. And do what I love. Big breath in. Big breath out. Soften. Soften and stay with your breath. What does it mean to have self-love? Breathe into that heart space. Twist even more into that belly. Find that confidence within you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay here for a few more breaths. Slowly release. Once more, guiding the palms of the feet onto the mat, bringing the spine back to neutral. Resting the left palm onto the heart, the right palm onto the belly, as little movement as you can, and going right into a place of stillness. Breath in, breath out. Now we can move the body, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, roll the wrists, stretch long, bringing the knees into the chest, rocking side to side, up and down. And now we're ready to come up to seated. We're ready to come up. So staying with this twisting of the gut, let's go ahead now and come to the wide edge of our mat. So we're going to turn to face the wide edge of our mat. Our legs are going to come out long in what's called a straddle posture. Now you'll have two options here with these next two postures. You can either bend the right knee or keep the right foot out long, depending on how deep you want to feel the stretch into the inner thigh, into the groin. So you decide. Be confident in your decisions and your choices. It's one of the best ways to practice strengthening that confident muscle. But the real focus here is going to be the gut, the belly. So whichever you decide, make sure that you are twisting and you're feeling the stretch within the gut and within the side body. Straddle pose will go, and we'll start with the left. Take a deep breath in and reach up. Let the head fall back so that you can open up your throat to your place of truth, reaching your arms up long as if you're unplugging from your hips. Take another deep breath in and slowly twist towards the left and continue to twist and continue to exhale as you're twisting, releasing yourself further down, all the way down as far as you can go, to where the forehead may eventually reach the top of the knee. Or, if you need to, bend that left knee, plant that left foot onto the mat. And if you do have to do this, then I recommend bending that right knee and placing that forehead onto the top of the knee. And as you do that, slowly as you go deeper into the posture, eventually, little by little, you allow yourself to come all the way down. All the way down. Squeezing into the belly, opening up the back of the heart, twisting and allowing yourself to go deep into the side body, really allowing yourself to open up and breathe into your confident space. Eyes are closed. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Stay here. Let go. Where is my confidence? My fierce inner fire? Where is my confidence? My fierce, inner fire. There is a fire within you, deep within you, a flame so bright. This space holds your confidence, your inner fire. Feel that space with each breath. Feel that space as you breathe in deeply, deep into the belly, and exhaling out what no longer serves you. Whatever's been blocking your inner confidence, your inner fire, sending that away, melting it away. Inhale, exhale. Once more, stay here for a few more breaths. And then slowly, very slowly, guide yourself back up to seated, keeping the legs exactly where they are. And then bringing your spine nice and neutral so that you can feel the release of the energy that you just created moving and traveling through the body, cleansing and healing. Big breath in, big breath out. Close the legs like a book, bend the knees, plant the palms behind you. Windshield wiper them once more to release the lower back. If you like, you're welcome to come into a reverse tabletop by lifting the hips up towards the sky, letting the head fall back, shimmying the hips to the left, to the right. This is a nice little counter pose, a great way to prepare yourself to balance on the other side. So once more, guiding yourself to straddle, letting that left leg out long or bending that left knee and bringing that left foot into the inner part of the right thigh. You decide which one feels best. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in, reach up, really reach, stretching the spine long, stretching all of the organs within the belly, the abdominal, really stretching up nice and long. Inhale some more. And with your exhale, start to twist and continue to exhale as you fall towards the right knee, the right foot, reaching as far up as you can and then letting the palms fall where they may, planting the forehead onto the top of the knee if you can reach, or if you like, bending that right knee, placing the forehead onto that right knee, and if you do so, make sure to bend that left knee. And allow yourself to go deeper with each breath as you eventually stretch that right leg out long. And keeping that left leg out as well. Honor your body. Listen to where you are at. It's important to love yourself, to love where you're at, the good and the bad. To understand that with the good comes the bad, but all that is to bring you, to who you are. Each of you, each of us with our own unique identities, our own unique reasonings and purposes. So honor that. Rather than judging, whatever comes up, just breathe into that space and then let it go. Let it go. Repeat to yourself, I have all the confidence I need to love myself. I have all the confidence I need to love myself. Big breath in. Big breath out. If you find yourself stuck, blocked, send your breath there. Send your breath into that space. Burn it away. Allow your breath to burn it away. And just notice what happens. Breathe in. Breathe out. Staying here. Go deeper. On your next breath, when you're ready, slowly, as slow as possible, guide yourself back to neutral, placing the palms right in front of you onto the mat, spreading the palms wide. Feel your palms grounded, the spine nice and long, shoulders are back, finding stillness here. There are moments in these classes where we come out of the postures and we just move right past them into the next. And in yoga, it's different. In Yin Yoga, we realize that it's moments like this when we pause and we be still, that we allow ourselves to really take in all the benefits of everything that we just did, all the small, minute little details, all the things that we cannot see in the surface. This is how we honor that, by being still. And now you can move. Now you can move in any which way because now you know what your body needs. So close once more the legs, bringing yourself back to face where we were before. Bending the knees once more, letting them fall to the right, to the left, planting the palms behind you, shooting your hips up to the sky, letting your hips sway side to side, the head fall back so that you can open up your throat, your place of truth, your voice. And then bring yourself back to seated. Back to seated and stretch the legs out long, nice and long down towards the bottom of the mat. Remove any flesh from underneath you so that the base of the spine is connected to the mat and grounded. Sit up nice and tall and proud, spine nice and straight. Take a deep breath in and reach up and look up, stretching up. Reaching your hands up towards the sky. Take another breath in. And exhale as we come into our forward fold, squeezing now into our belly. Massaging the internal muscles, the digestive tract. Resting our belly onto the top of the thighs. Stretching the back of the spine and opening up the back of the heart. The fold comes from our hips, hinging from our hips. That allows ourselves to go even deeper into the posture. The hands, you can clasp the hands around the feet or just rest them nicely beside the feet. Let the chin fall towards the chest to open up the back of the neck. Flutter the lips. Releasing the jaw, relaxing the neck even more. Take a deep breath when you're ready. And let that exhale go even deeper. Breathe. Have I been ice cold and blocking my heart? Have I been ice cold and blocking my heart? I am choosing now to warm up my heart. I am choosing now to warm up my heart and rekindle my love. And rekindle my love. Breath in. Breath out. It's okay if your heart has been cold, guarded, blocked. Understanding that now is taking back your power. Understanding that now that it's time to love yourself. No longer live in that cold space, but to begin to warm up your heart and rekindle that fire. That love that you truly deserve. Let go. Soften. Exhale all the air out. Inhale all the air in. Let go. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking the spine, allowing the head to be the last thing to come up, begin to unravel, unwind, as you bring yourself nice and long and proud to the neutral space. Letting the energy move through the body, cleansing and healing. Shoulders are back. The chin is parallel to the floor. Eyes are closed and rolled up to focus in the space between the brows. Breathing here. Bend the knees. Plant the palms behind you. Sway to the left, to the right. And then find stillness as you bring the palms of the feet together to touch. This is our last posture before Shavasana. Reverse butterfly. We've gathered up all the confidence, all the fire. We detoxed and removed whatever has been blocking our heart. We've done what we needed to understand that we deserve self-love. And we have all of the fire, all of the confidence to make sure that we get that. To fire and say you're fired to whoever needs to be removed from our lives, melted. So let's finish this by opening up our hearts in a reverse butterfly. Reverse butterfly brings the palms of the feet together to touch, and the rest of the body comes lying down flat. Opening up our hips, opening up our entire body, resting our chest, the back, the tailbone, all on the mat. Shimmying the shoulders underneath us so that we can elevate our heart, placing the left palm onto the heart and the right palm onto the belly. Breathing into both spaces. Breathing into our inner fire, breathing into our place of love. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Fire has the power to transform metal ores into beautiful objects. What ugly things in my life am I able to transform into beauty? Into beauty. I have all the power to transform my life. I have all the power to transform my life. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Have the courage. Have the courage to take the ugly things in life and transform it into something beautiful. All the fear, all the pain, all the suffering, all the ugly. Can you look at the beauty of life? Can you instead look at the beauty of life and how with the ugly comes the beautiful? out. Breathe fresh air in. Exhale out what's no longer serving you. Inhale peace. And breathe it out. Release the palms beside you. Stretch the legs out long. And pause. Pause. And when we pause and find stillness, take this moment to reflect, to look back. To reflect and look back at all the things that have led you up to this point. Finding gratitude for the good and for the bad. It is with both that has led you to this moment. This moment to be able to make space for new opportunities and new ways of growing, of opening up to new relationships, to self-love, to your inner fire. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale it all out. Bend the knees. Move in any way you please. Whatever last little wiggles you need, let it go, get it out, so that we can prepare to come to the most important posture of every yoga class, Shavasana. Shavasana is our way now to take in everything that we did and to seal it. To seal everything within our mind, within our body, and within our spirit. So relax as you let the feet now fall towards the side edges of the mat. Tuck the tailbone under, allowing the entire spine to be grounded, the shoulders planted firmly on the mat. Shimmy the shoulders underneath you so that you can elevate the heart once more, placing it on this beautiful platform to receive. The hands come down beside you, once more either facing down to ground or up to receive. Chin is slightly towards the chest so that the back of the neck is also grounded, and the eyes are closed. The eyes are closed, rolled up to focus in the space between the brows. The tongue releasing from the roof of the mouth, and the body fully relaxing, melting. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale into the belly, the lungs and the heart, into the throat. Suspend the breath here. Wiggle the toes, sending the breath all the way to the toes. Every area of the body, wiggling the fingers. And exhaling it all out. Exhaling and exhaling. Letting the belly button fall all the way towards the mat. And relax. Relax and surrender into your Shavasana, corpse pose. Gently, lovingly, begin to bring movement back to the body, the fingers, the toes. A look to the left, a look to the right. Slowly bend the knees. Reach the arms up above you. And then clasp the arms around the knees as you guide the knees into the chest, taking a moment here to pause. Wrapping the arms as much as you can around the legs so that you could pause here and give yourself a good hug of gratitude for taking the time for you. A time of self-love and self-care to recharge and reset. Rock up and down, side to side. Let this movement guide you right back all the way to where we began. All the way up to seated. Crossing the legs, removing any flesh from underneath you. Spine now nice and long and proud. Our belly, our strong belly, is just gently sucking in the belly button to support the back of the spine. Our heart is open as our shoulders are rolled back, away from the ears. Our chin nice and parallel to the floor, and our eyes are closed. My eyes are closed. Guide the palms together to rub the palms together to activate your healing, loving hands, energizing and awakening the body, bringing warmth back to the body. Bring the palms to stillness at heart center. With the eyes closed, focus in the space between the brows. With every class, we end with the beautiful, universal sound of Om. It is a short ah and a long Om. As you finish out the Om, seal the lips and smile, and feel this healing humming vibration traveling from the heart center up into the throat, past the space between the brows, and out the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And join me as we chant Om 3 times. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale once more. Inhale the palms to the third eye space, the space between the brows, the seat of your intuition. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful, confident, driven Aries full moon. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you. I hope you now feel recharged, rejuvenated, a sense of understanding and awareness of exactly what is happening within you and around you. This yoga practice is to help you move through the ebbs and flows of life, understanding that what's happening to you right now is with purpose, is with reasoning. And when you have that awareness, now you have the space to really manifest the things that you truly want in your life. You have the power. You have the power to make all of the choices that you need to have the life that you want and deserve. Remember that, because now you have the confidence to truly be able to say what it is that you need to say, to fire yourself up, melt away the people that no longer serve you, the habits that no longer serve you, and bring in fresh air and love to you so that you can do that for the people around you. Thank you again, yogis. I will see you again in 2 weeks where we will be bringing in the Scorpio new moon. So do everything you need to do now, because the Scorpio energy, now that's going to be a fun one. All right. Thank you again, yogis. Enjoy your evening. And do not forget that this video is something that you can do all the time. Anytime that you need to light up your confidence, find self-love, come back to this and do the entire practice over and over and over again. Thank you, yogis. Sat Nam. Namaste. Blessings.